Taurus, welcome to Hagel's Oracle. Okay, so we're going to go through your 12 houses. I apologize in advance for the noise. Yeah, that was the important information. So one Taurus just recently passed away, and so rest in peace. Rest in peace for the soul. And for the family that lost a son, a brother. My daughter lost an uncle. When these things happen, it is usually a lesson to learn, which is addressed directly to the heart chakra. And when you have your ascendant also in Cancer, you also have a karmic purpose. That is not necessarily to die, but you play a role regarding family karma. And so this man, he had also his ascendant in Cancer. And he chose now to live his life. So rough times for Taurus, maybe. I don't know if this was his Taurus energy or whatever it was, but we will have a look how Taurus in general are like now. He was not a pure Taurus. So whatever's going on now, it can be anything. Check your chart. Regarding taking action here, in your ascendant or in your environment here, there's this energy here of someone who wants to court you, Taurus, okay? This could also be you. Piscean energy. It seems also to me that you're getting up from some kind of sleeping space where you've been too long due to something sudden that happened or will happen. Because you might have, you know, what was it that this funny little guy said? I've never seen a Taurus move. You know, and he connected that to my sign, Scorpio. Something about the yin and yang, and we have apparently some kind of effect on each other. So something sudden here is coming in, or is just about, you are in a very surprised mode here, Taurus. Regarding family here, I'm going to have a sequel, a second, I call them the pirate cards, just in case something here does not make quite sense. But there is a detachment emotionally. At the same time, there is this energy of keeping up the balance without letting the emotions being carried away. There is also a burden here taking place which prevents you from playing, Taurus, okay? So whatever question I have now for Taurus Great Spirit, I bring it down and you can show it to me in these cards. So you're trying to manifest something regarding work, perhaps, or it can also be affecting your health. Okay, so there are plenty of spirits babbling here. Let's see. Okay, So some tomorrow. Someone's courting you, and that could have brought you out of bed quickly, or out of your little peaceful comfort zone here. Perhaps you are the one who jumped out of bed in order to court someone, but there is this energy of something sudden here where you almost fall out of bed or jump out of bed, and you're having a little bit of a journey here. At the same time, you're keeping yourself in that logic position where you're not being too carried away, right? So at the same time, there is this burden. So what is it that you're trying to manifest, Taurus? What is it that you're trying to manifest? Oh my God. I should start wearing glasses. I am that old now. I should wear glasses. So yeah, soul connection here. There's a soul connection and a heartbreak here, Taurus. Soul connection. What is it that you're up to? You know, you're making me a little bit curious here. There's a side story here. Abundance. There is a side story here. What is it that's going on with Taurus? Something is weakened. Something is weakened. You're not sleeping well at night. You're not sleeping well at night unless you have a buttload of Valium. You're not sleeping well, and no, I'm not promoting Valium, but yeah. I'm a prankster. I'm a raven, so let me be prankster. I constantly have to convince people I don't work with black magic, but I'm not apparently very convincing. I'm just an old gothic role-playing fantasy fan, and unfortunately they mix a little bit creepy up together, and I'm Scorpio, so I can't help it but be attracted to the mysteries and to the dark. But I assure you, all these reads is not about harming anyone or slandering, you know. It's not at least my intention, okay? So something is unclear here. Something is unclear. So this can have something to do with this love. It could be a Sagittarius. They're elevated in Scorpio. So yeah, there is a heartbreak here for sure. Well, that could also be what you do not see coming out of the blue, a heartbreak. But there could be a third person involved in that heartbreak. 3 and 3. So here you have the Strength card popping up again in your 7th house, where love, enemies, blah blah blah, people, frenemies, people. I'm so lucky I have Pluto in that house. So yeah, that's salt and pepper, right? So 4 of Wands, shit. Taurus, your energies are a little bit they are a little bit confusing. Aleister Crowley also have, you know, a different way of creating. I mean, here we have also, all right, there might be there's something here regarding a conflict that's like maybe you're trying to avoid it. Maybe someone are trying, you know, there's this energy of avoidance here. Maybe this could be something due to this love relation. In this strength card, there's a lot of sin, this old good old-fashioned Christian sin, you know, like this whore of Babylon here. Usually that's just a strength card. So I would, if you are a reader, I would pick them carefully because they really do have a different way of you know, we have a universal rule, but we're also children of God, so we all have our right to make our own cards the way we interpreted them. Okay, bad English, but yeah, you know what I mean. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, so this energy of in and out, this could be regarding your career. You're not so it seems like something went cold during your career. Maybe there was a lot of in and out during whatever you were searching. Yeah, seem to be a small lack, financial lack here, Taurus. And something non-committal. I have a very, very dark joke, but unfortunately it's very inappropriate right now, so I'll keep it to myself. But yeah, there's not a lot of cups there, except that maybe oh, baby Taurus. Baby Taurus, my lovely Taurus, you're really struggling hard to keep your shit together, some of you, aren't you? I didn't pick out my most wonderful oracle deck, but this is Hagala's oracle. Hagalas is the rune of death and destruction, so now I chose that name. But let's see if we can have any oracle advices or any advices. This is a large heartbreak that I see, and unfortunately I cannot bring you any fake news about that. This is going to be fine anytime soon. And regarding heartbreak, what we just talked about, I don't know the reason for why someone chose to walk away, but we know that many people choose to walk away due to heartbreak. So it's not something one should be taken light upon, and this is also the reason why many people get obsessed with tarot channels. And you need to be careful, because you know I'm new to the channel. I'm just a couple of years old, but I have experienced 30 years within metaphysics, so I do know my shit. But yeah, I've perhaps fallen into the trap sometimes too, by experimenting with, you know, how to present myself and all these things. But I really have no intention of becoming famous on this channel. I will be happy with the 1,000 subscribers, right? Because this is not going to be, so I don't know. But my point is that I have very few subscribers, and I'm fine with that, because my goal is not to tell to the many that, or to feed your ego and tell you that, oh, but they will come back anytime soon, don't worry, and constantly feed this part of your ego, when when you know I had my heart broken over again and again and again and again, and you come to some point where your heart will turn into a diamond. And you will realize that unless you are really, really fucking good on your own, there is no one outside of you that can make your life great, Taurus. So whatever you miss, whoever you miss, ask yourself, are they worth this time where you shed your tears? Something here about the goddess, that what I mean to say here, you know, no matter how gothic and scary and black magic magicians I seem, believe it or not, but love is my religion. That is my religion. That is, you know, we are here on earth to have fun and to learn. And I love ravens, I love black, I love things that are a little bit spooky, but there is a limitation for that also, you know. I have my limits, you know. From a little innocent role-playing game to there are actually psychopaths in this world that I might even feel it. I actually have attracted a couple of them, you know. But in the end, this is it. Because whatever you seek in this card, she says that the divine, that it is inside of you already. So fake it till you make it. There is no reason for you to shed any tears, because, you know, I've been in love so many times and thinking, oh, I can't do better than this time. There's no possible way I can do better than this guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And believe it or not, now I'm so good on my own, knowing that, yeah, I could do better, but in the end, I choose to be on my own, because that's fucking great, you know? That's all right. There's something here about the moon, emotions, and the union of the self. It tells you to go into your creative zone, maybe use painting and poetry, and if you are, you know, this is also about the inner child. Have fun with the inner child, make her happy, because processes that you are into now, it requires something from your intuition here, okay? So nourish that creative side instead of falling into depression, and think of it as something beautiful that exists, and it will pass. Whatever you're going through, Taurus, right now, it shall pass. So that's really the only advice I can give you. I'm super out of time. I'm supposed to stick my reads to 10 minutes, but due to the situation, I think I owe it to my brother-in-law that I gave this little extra for a very specific reason, which I will keep to myself. But for you, Taurus, you have to know that you're not alone in the things you experience. Okay? I love you so much. I'm Raven. Welcome back.